Okay, it's John Gibbons from the Anfield Wrap, and Liverpool's season so far has been a crazy one, really. At first, they're very inconsistent, you know, some really good performances, and then that crazy 7-2 defeat away at Aston Villa. But then they seem to get their act together, seem to start getting with a bit of consistency, and seem to be playing like champions and playing like a team who were determined to retain that title. But then, funny enough, since we last played you guys and you know, got that last minute winner and everyone was looking great, it's all sort of fallen apart a little bit. The injuries have caught up with us a little bit. The centre-half issue, which we were dealing with pretty well, you know, has started to manifest in other areas. And up until the weekend in the FA Cup, the goals dried up as well. So last month or so, the season's sort of fallen apart a little bit, and we need to turn that round as soon as possible, really. In terms of standout players for Liverpool, it's got to be said, Mo Salah's Premier League top scorer. It's funny with Salah, he gets judged by very high standards because of his first season at Liverpool, but 13 goals in the league so far, obviously a couple in the FA Cup at the weekend as well, just shows that, you know, he still knows where the back of the net is. He's still such a threat for Liverpool, and he's such a big player for us. At the other end of the pitch, Fabinho's been excellent. He's been having to play centre-half for the majority of the season, which isn't his natural position, but he can play there. But he's been great for Liverpool, and, you know, he must have had about 10 different partners over the season so far as we've tried to sort of fill the gaps and tried to make do. But Fabinho has been great for us, it must say. We'd love to get him back in midfield because that's where, you know, he belongs, really. But he's been doing a brilliant job for the team at centre-half. In terms of thoughts on Tottenham and your season so far, kind of similar to us, really. Occasionally it looks like you're going really well, and then other times sort of struggling a little bit. So I think it's been an up and down roller coaster for you guys, sort of, as well as us, really. And that, you know, shows in the table, doesn't it? Both teams very close together at the moment, and yeah, I think they've had sort of similar seasons so far. In terms of Tottenham players who worry me or us, you know, you can't look any further than the guys at the top, can you? Harry Kane and Son have been in brilliant form this season. To be fair, Harry Kane's got a few against us over the years, home and away, and so, you know, I think he scores against most clubs, to be honest with you. But, you know, he's certainly been a thorn in our side. Harry Kane and Son just playing brilliantly. I've always liked him as a player. I think a lot of people obviously admire him, but he seems to have kicked on a level this season. So they'll have to watch them too, especially with our problems at the back. And, you know, whoever plays, you know, for Liverpool in defence will have the work cut out with them too, certainly. In terms of predicted lineup, it looks like Joe Matip's going to come back in, which is brilliant. So he'll play centre-half with Fabinho. The full-backs will stay the same, Robertson and Trent. Then in midfield, we should have Henderson back, which is a really big boost as well. Obviously, he's our captain, alongside, I would have thought, Thiago and Wijnaldum. I think he'll go for experience and solidity in midfield, you know, with it being a tough away trip. And then up top, it'll be the front three. Be surprised to see anything else than Mane, Salah and Firmino. All three of them have had a bit of a rest over the last week or so at different times, and so they should be all good to go in this one. And in terms of prediction, let's say my heart says 2-1, but my head says a score draw. But we shall see. But it's always a tough game at Spurs, and fair play. And I'm a bit gutted I can't go to that brilliant stadium. We went last year. We won last year, I'm sure you remember, and really enjoyed it. So a bit gutted I can't be going down Thursday night. But hey, we'll all be back there sooner rather than later, hopefully.